Just 2 weeks after a vicious attack on e-hailing vehicles at the Maponya Mall in Johannesburg, hostilities spread to Durban this past week with clashes in KwaDabeka, west of Durban. 2 e-hailing drivers were shot at and attacked, allegedly by taxi operators. Similar incidents were reported in areas north of the city. Many e-hailing drivers who joined the service as jobs are scarce now want to quit due to safety concerns.
The
other day I had a request for 6 people. The taxi driver stopped me and removed my passengers, and they hit me and told me they never want to see my car around in this area. I live here in Claremont, so there's no other place I can go. So where am I supposed to work? I worked with fear before, but now, after shooting at my car, I see the next thing, I'll die like my brother.
But in a meeting on Friday facilitated by the Department of Transport, public regulatory entity, the 2 parties reached a consensus to work together. In another crime-related incident, a 26-year-old preschool teacher was stabbed to death at her home in Mthwalume, south of Durban. Police acted swiftly and arrested a 37-year-old man. He was remanded in custody and is due to make his second appearance and bail application next week.
I am worried that if this person comes out of jail, he will come back to us. This will force me to move away from this area with my children.
Also in this past week, the KwaZulu-Natal Treasury announced it was conducting a full-scale investigation into suspected irregularities with the awarding of a multi-million rand tenders under the Departments of Education and Transport. The school's nutrition program tender has been marred by serious allegations of irregularities and corruption. Whilst the Treasury has also instructed the Department of Transport to restart the scholar transport tender after uncovering serious irregularities in the awarding of the tender.
What we've done to try and stabilize the cash flow within the Department of Education is to ensure that we spend money that we have. What's happening in departments because of fiscal pressures, and inherited problems in the provincial fiscus, is departments are spending more money than they have, and then they can't pay suppliers.
And as Women's Month draws to an end, Transnet celebrated the month by having an all-female shift load a cargo vessel of over 25,000 tons in the Richards Bay port. The parastatal says this highlights the growing presence of women in the maritime industry, which has been traditionally male-dominated. Finally, 27-year-old Sibusiso Kubega from Escort in KwaZulu-Natal made international headlines after becoming the first athlete to finish a 100-kilometer race in under 6 hours. Kubega broke the world record in a race recently held in Italy, where elite athletes from around the world attempted to better the world record. And Mhlongo, SABC News, Durban.